The pyramids of Egypt have always fascinated people. These ancient structures are a marvel of engineering. For centuries, they stood as the tallest man-made structures on Earth. But how were they built? This question has puzzled historians and scientists alike. In this essay, we will explore the secrets of pyramid construction. Many theories have been proposed over the years. Some believe aliens helped build them, others think it was advanced ancient technology. However, recent studies give us a clearer picture. We now have a better understanding of the techniques and labor involved. Let's dive into the history and uncover these secrets. Ancient Egypt was a powerful civilization. It flourished along the Nile River. This fertile land allowed for agriculture and trade. The Nile was the lifeline of Egypt, providing water and resources. During the pyramid building era, Egypt was united under strong leadership. The pharaohs or kings were considered gods on earth. The Old Kingdom period, around 2686 to 2181 BCE, is known as the Age of the Pyramids. This era saw the construction of the most famous pyramids. The Great Pyramid of Giza was built for Pharaoh Khufu. It is the largest of the 3 pyramids on the Giza Plateau. These structures were tombs, meant to house the pharaohs in the afterlife. The Egyptians believed in an elaborate afterlife. They thought the soul needed a proper resting place. This belief motivated the construction of grand tombs. The pyramids were not just graves, they were monuments to the pharaoh's power and divinity. The construction of pyramids required a well-organized society. The state controlled resources and labor. This centralized power allowed for large-scale projects. The pyramids are a testament to the administrative and logistical skills of ancient Egyptians. Building the pyramids required vast amounts of materials. The primary material was limestone. It was abundant and easy to carve. The outer casing stones were made of higher quality limestone. This gave the pyramids their smooth, white appearance. Granite was used for the inner chambers and sarcophagi. It was much harder and more durable. The tools used were simple but effective. Copper chisels and wooden mallets were common. Workers also used stone hammers and dolerite balls. These tools were sufficient to carve and shape the stones. The Egyptians did not have iron tools during the early pyramid building period. The transportation of these materials was a significant challenge. Stones were quarried and then transported to the construction site. The Nile River played a crucial role in this process. Stones were loaded onto boats and floated downstream. Once they reached the site, workers used sleds and rollers to move them into place. Levers and ramps were essential tools in the construction process. Ramps allowed workers to move stones to higher levels. There were straight ramps, zigzag ramps, and circular ramps. The exact method used is still debated, but ramps were certainly a key part of the process. The labor force behind the pyramids was enormous. Contrary to popular belief, they were not slaves. Most workers were skilled laborers and farmers. They worked in shifts, typically during the flood season, when farming was impossible. This ensured a steady supply of labor without disrupting agriculture. The workers lived in nearby temporary villages. These settlements had basic amenities. Archaeological evidence shows they had access to decent food, medical care, and housing. Workers received rations of bread, beer, and other food items. This helped keep them nourished and motivated. The construction workforce was organized into teams. Each team had a specific task, such as quarrying, transporting, or placing stones. There were also overseers and skilled craftsmen. This division of labor ensured efficiency and productivity. The workers took pride in their work, as it was also a service to their gods and Pharaoh. The conditions were harsh, but there was a sense of camaraderie among workers. They lived and worked together, forming strong bonds. The work was physically demanding, but the workers' dedication and skill were unmatched. Their efforts resulted in the magnificent structures we admire today. Section 5. Engineering techniques and methods. The engineering techniques used in pyramid construction were impressive. The Egyptians had a deep understanding of mathematics and geometry. They used these skills to design and build the pyramids with precision. One of the most remarkable aspects is the alignment of the pyramids. The Great Pyramid of Giza is aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal points. The base of the pyramid was carefully leveled. This was crucial for stability. Workers used water-filled trenches as a leveling tool. They poured water and used it to ensure the base was flat. This technique was remarkably accurate, even by modern standards. To move the large stone blocks, workers likely used lubricated sleds. Recent studies suggest they poured water on the sand in front of the sleds. This reduced friction and made it easier to move the heavy stones. This simple yet effective method showcases the ingenuity of ancient engineers. The construction of the pyramid's interior was equally fascinating. The Grand Gallery, King's Chamber, and other internal structures were built with precision. The use of massive granite blocks in the King's Chamber required exceptional engineering skills. The blocks were transported from quarries over 500 miles away, highlighting the logistical capabilities of the ancient Egyptians. Section 6. The building process, step by step. The building process of a pyramid followed several key steps. First, the site was chosen and prepared. This involved leveling the ground and planning the layout. The next step was to build the pyramid's base. Workers laid the foundation stones with great care. Once the base was established, the pyramid began to rise layer by layer. Workers used ramps to transport stones to higher levels. These ramps could be straight, zigzag, or circular. The exact design of the ramps remains a topic of debate among historians. As the pyramid grew taller, the construction techniques became more complex. The angle of the ramps had to be adjusted. Workers continued to place the stones with precision. The outer casing stones were placed last. These high-quality stones gave the pyramid its smooth, shiny appearance. The final stages involved constructing the internal chambers and passageways. These were built simultaneously with the outer structure. The King's Chamber, Queen's Chamber, and other rooms were carefully designed. Once the pyramid was complete, the ramps were removed. The result was a magnificent monument that has stood the test of time. Section 7. Interesting facts about pyramid construction. The construction of the pyramids is filled with interesting facts. For instance, the Great Pyramid of Giza was originally covered in polished limestone. This made it shine brightly under the sun. Some historians believe it could be seen from miles away. Another fascinating fact is the precision with which the pyramids were built. The sides of the Great Pyramid are almost perfectly equal in length. The difference is less than a few inches. This level of accuracy is astounding, considering the tools and techniques available at the time. The labor force that built the pyramids was well fed and cared for. Contrary to the popular image of slaves, most workers were respected laborers. They had access to medical care and nutritious food. This ensured they were healthy and capable of performing the demanding tasks required. One more interesting fact is the alignment of the pyramids. The Great Pyramid is aligned with the North Pole. This required precise astronomical observations. The Egyptians' knowledge of the stars and their movements was crucial in achieving this alignment. Section 8. Challenges faced during construction. Building the pyramids was not without its challenges. The sheer size and weight of the stones posed significant difficulties. Transporting these stones from quarries to the construction site was a massive undertaking. The workers had to overcome logistical obstacles to ensure a steady supply of materials. The climate of Egypt also presented challenges. The hot and arid conditions made labor-intensive work difficult. Workers had to contend with the heat and limited water supplies. This required careful planning and resource management. Despite these challenges, the construction continued without major disruptions. Another challenge was the precision required in construction. The pyramids had to be perfectly aligned and leveled. Any mistakes could compromise the entire structure. Workers used simple yet effective tools to achieve this precision. Their skill and attention to detail were crucial in overcoming this challenge. The coordination of such a large workforce was also a challenge. Organizing thousands of workers and ensuring they performed their tasks efficiently required strong leadership. The overseers and project managers played a vital role in maintaining order and productivity. Their efforts ensured the successful completion of the pyramids. Section 9. Cultural and historical significance. The pyramids are more than just architectural achievements. They hold immense cultural and historical significance. For the ancient Egyptians, the pyramids were a symbol of the pharaoh's divine power. They believed that the pharaohs were gods on earth and the pyramids were their eternal resting places. The construction of the pyramids was a communal effort. It brought together different segments of society. Farmers, laborers, craftsmen, and officials all played a part. This collective effort reflected the unity and strength of the Egyptian state. The pyramids were a source of national pride. The pyramids also had religious significance. They were part of the Egyptians' elaborate beliefs about the afterlife. The structure of the pyramid was designed to aid the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife. The internal chambers and passageways held religious and symbolic meanings. Today, the pyramids are a testament to ancient Egyptian civilization. They attract millions of visitors each year. They continue to inspire awe and admiration. They're not just ancient monuments, they are a link to our shared human history. Section 10. Conclusion: Legacy of the Pyramids. The pyramids of Egypt remain one of the greatest architectural feats in human history. Their construction is a testament to the ingenuity, skill, and dedication of the ancient Egyptians. Despite the passage of millennia, they stand as a symbol of a civilization that achieved remarkable heights. The secrets of pyramid construction have fascinated scholars and the public alike. Through historical research and modern technology, we have uncovered many of these secrets. We now understand the materials, tools, and techniques used. We also have a deeper appreciation for the labor force that built these magnificent structures. The cultural and historical significance of the pyramids cannot be overstated. They were a symbol of divine power and a testament to the unity of ancient Egyptian society. They continue to inspire awe and admiration, drawing visitors from around the world. As we continue to study these ancient wonders, we gain a greater appreciation for the achievements of our ancestors. The pyramids are not just relics of the past, they are a source of inspiration for future generations. They remind us of the heights we can achieve through ingenuity, hard work, and a shared vision.